decline. I need to find it's weighing heavy on my mind. Da 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 da. Better call my phone.
I feel like at this point I should really just reintroduce myself. I'm Kayvon. I'm an Aquarius. No, I'm a Leo. But I don't really believe in that stuff or whatever. It's been so long. Too long. But so long. The last time you saw me, I was younger, a little more naive, a little more green. I was smaller. I done got thick.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
I feel like I was a completely different person. Well, maybe not completely different in the terms of like now I'm just brand new, don't know how to act. But I feel like I've grown and matured so much within, I think the last time we talked was 3 years ago. Last time I picked up a camera with intentions of vlogging was 3 years ago. Now I ain't making no promises, I'm telling you that right now. But I don't know, something just told me tap in with them folk. So guess what I'm doing? Yeah, man. All right, boom. So let's just start from the beginning. Well, not the beginning, but where we left off. All right, cool. So I was in California. I was doing my internship. Things went great with the internship. You know your boy, showing and proving and showing. Had a job offer lined up, accepted and everything. I was just going through my last senior year of college at Florida Agricultural, and aka basically the number one and probably the only one. But wrapped up my senior year at FAMU, graduated magna cum. One of them graduated in May of 2019, and a couple months later I packed up all my stuff and I moved out to California. California. Me, somebody that don't have nobody out in California, just me by myself. From July of 2019 until about February of 2020, which is now over a year ago. And then, you know, when the whole panoramic started, I came back here to Tallahassee, basically being that we could work remotely. Came back to Tallahassee really to be closer to family and closer to Jay. By the way, yes, we are still together. This October will be six years coming up. So you know what I'm saying? Super excited about that. I came back to Tallahassee because I wanted to be closer to family. We could work from wherever. And I'm not gonna lie, I was homesick. It was a lot. Like, I felt like every day I was kind of waking up trying to push myself throughout the day. It's tough. It's tough moving somewhere that you're not really familiar with, that you don't really know anybody, and that's what you've been used to your whole life type of thing. So like, I grew up here in Tallahassee. We did move up to Atlanta for a little bit for middle school and high school. Me, my mom, and my brother, and while my dad stayed down in Tallahassee. Moving to California was my first time really just stepping out on my own branch. Even for college, like I left Atlanta, high school in Atlanta, to come down here to Tallahassee to go to college, and it was tough. I'm not gonna, like, I remember the first day I got out there, I was excited leading up to it, and then, you know, the week came where it's like, all right, this week I'm about to leave. So I started feeling a little nervous, a little sad a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm getting on the plane, you know, I'm excited, and California, like, and keep in mind too, this is a place I had always been wanting to move. Once I land, get my bags, get a lift over to the place that I would be staying at temporarily. Getting there, I get my bags in, close the door behind me, and then it just hit me. I'm really out here by my goddamn self. Like, ain't no getting in the car going up the street to the crib type thing. Like, ain't no calling jail, hey, what you doing? You trying to go get something to eat, something? None of that. Like, I'm here by myself. Not even a road trip type thing. Oh wait, that would be a life trip for me. Like, I gotta hop on a plane to go see people that I know right now. not even one, two, really about 2,500 miles by myself. I don't think I really took that into account. Like, I'm sure, yeah, I thought about it, but when it came, boy, from that point on, like that July, I still like got everything done. I got all my work done, but I could tell for some reason, like, I wasn't really happy. I found times to like found different ways to like kind of keep myself distracted, and I did reconnect with some friends that I met from my internship summer. So we had that kind of support group, but all in all total, I think I was still stuck on, damn, I really picked up and moved across the country. Anyway, like I'm going through work, you know what I'm saying, just trying to find ways to stay kind of busy, in a sense, not get too down on myself, because if I did, then I don't know, like that was honestly one of the toughest moments in my life, toughest periods really. Yeah, I did come back and visit a few times, which definitely helped out a lot. It gave me something to kind of look forward to, but I think I was really just kind of stuck on too, like, I know California isn't a place to where I'm trying to like settle down long term. I know Jay's not either, like we talked about this. So it's kind of like I was trying to make the best out of the moment, but some, like for me, in the back of my head, in my mind, sometimes I just be like, all right, I know that this is not long term or anything, and I know this is temporary, but right now I ain't really trying to do this, regardless of how short, long, whatever. Like, I just don't like being uncomfortable, which is probably true for pretty much everybody, but I'm just saying, like, in those situations, like, sometimes I feel like I just shut down a little bit. Not glorifying it, you definitely should not, but just felt kind of stuck in a sense. I didn't know if anybody really felt that way, even though I'm sure like people do that all the time, you know, kind of move across the country and stuff. But I just, though, that time period was one of the time periods where I kind of felt the most alone that I ever have in my life. Even though I know I had people there for me, Jay was there for me, my family was there for me, even my friends that I made out there, they were there for me, but I just didn't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? I came back for winter break, and that kind of messed me up because I was back home for a couple weeks. I mean, then I had to fly all the way back out to California. I'm like, dang, man, I really got to figure out a way to like get back, not home, not here in Tallahassee specifically, because I don't want to settle down here, but just I gotta get back to something that feels similar. Because another thing, California is not anything close to what the South is. It is, to me, is like a completely different country, and it's just a culture shock really for me. California cool to visit, like I speak, but I ain't trying to like hang out. So yeah, it's January. And actually, like, even though I know, like, all right, I'm not really trying to be here, I'm starting to feel more comfortable. And that's one thing too that's really grown a lot throughout like my past, since the last time we talked. Really, like my connection with God is really like amplified in a sense, and just experiencing how faithful and good He is. Like, would recommend, please tap in if you have not. Like that January, February, like I really started to feel connected because I was seeking out intentionally like His presence and His spirit. Like before, I was kind of maybe really kind of going through the motions in a sense and just doing it because I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing type of thing, but I didn't have no reason for myself. But then that really made me like realize in those moments that I feel alone, like I'm really not alone. But let me tell you how my Lord came through. So literally, like, this was like the end of February, March. I kind of had a little setback to where I was just really kind of feeling down a little bit for like a day or so. And I'm trying to remember the date. It was March 6th. You know what I'm saying? I get ready for work as usual. This is a Friday. Get ready for work as usual. You know what I'm saying? Get ready. It was a big day too. I had a presentation or something that day that I was kind of looking forward to. Yeah, going through the commute, getting to the office, you know what I'm saying, set my stuff down. You know, I got my little fit on because, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to present. And then next thing you know, we get kind of these protocols that, hey, we're going to be working remotely for the next however long type of thing. And then in my mind, I'm like, I don't really know what's going on. But one important thing is right before all that happened, like a couple weeks before, that's what I meant to tell you. A couple weeks before, I had, like, me and Jay, we were kind of planning out, like, all right, when's the next time I'm going to fly out there? We were thinking maybe near the end of her spring semester, which is around April. Basically, like, we're working from home. They were kind of telling us day by day type of thing. Well, not day by day, but kind of week by week. One week led to another, then another. And it seemed like things are getting worse. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, I can't be out here, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I already got plans to go back home. I'm just gonna go back home since it seems like we just gonna be working kind of remotely for however long this is supposed to be going on, because even we didn't know how long or what this was. Or came back, kind of made an executive decision, yo, I'm just gonna move my stuff into storage for the meantime. And yeah, so I flew back out to California in July for like a couple weeks or so, packed up my apartment and everything, and moved myself back on to Tallahassee. Keep in mind, I'm still working remotely and everything. So I say all that to say, just noticing the valley that I was in and how like low and down I was, to coming up to probably the most ideal situation I was probably praying for subconsciously. Like back when I initially kind of moved out to California, like, yo, I like this job, you know what I'm saying, I like what I'm doing, but I don't know, this isn't what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but this was not it. Just been living life ever since. And it's been good. I've been able to spend time with family, spend time with Jay, you know, that long distance, crazy. And then still like have the job that I was working on. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing, but I'm still like challenged to do more. It went from such a low for me and feeling wise, like, keep in mind, this is still definitely a blessing, like with everything going on with like the panoramic, everything going on with it, it turned out to be a blessing for me in my specific situation. So just seeing like the valley that I was going through to like what I was pretty much kind of asking for is nothing but God. It had to be nothing but God. I think that was truly just another testament of just how amazing the Lord is and how good his mercies are. Where I'm at now is I was able to stack up a little bread, you know what I'm saying, a couple Style Wow, you know what I'm saying, got me a new car. Yeah, this is Bennington, his formal name, Bennington Benz Bryant.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm gonna cut that. But still, it's been a blessing. Been able to save money, spend time with family. That now where I'm at is, all right, now we're coming back into the office. They want us to come back out to California September.
No.
Yeah, so in April of 2021, me and Jay actually took a trip out to Austin. And somewhere we've never been before. Neither of us have been, because we've been hearing so many good things about it. We went out there for like a week, and we went out there to fell in love. Right now, I'm leaning on God and putting in the work that he wants me to put in to find opportunities in Austin to where I wouldn't have to move back all the way out to California in September. So God is good. God is good. Me and Jay, we talked about starting back the videos and vlogging and stuff, but we want to do it when we're obviously in the same place. Just wanted to check in, tap in with y'all and my stuff. Yeah, I started putting out playlists. Just something to keep my little creative mind going. Top of every month, so that's the first of every month for y'all that don't know. It's on my Apple Music page. The link will be in the bio, meaning that you click on that link and you'll see all my different creative projects that I'm involved in right now. Make sure to check out Bordeaux Film Club. Me and my dog Key, really just putting cool shit out that we think is cool. Yeah, make sure to tell a black person you love them today. Yeah, man, just like that.
Now if you know better, act like it. I hit the road like a backpack.